Welcome to this circle on allowing. And I've been working on this theme, thinking about this theme all week, and kind of in this place of allowing. And I think what I also mean is tending to our resistance to allowing. And allowing what? I think certain types of things might come up for you. What kind of things come up for you when you think about what you could allow more of in your life? Um, Certainly, we want to allow more abundance into our life. And when I think about allowing, I think about also, yes, these parts of me that resist in order to protect me, which is very natural. And so it would come up as resistance to change, resistance to feeling emotions, resisting expressing myself completely, resisting the full potential of my energy, and resisting healing because maybe we get some sort of benefit from not being healed. And I just recently had a talk where I was just talking with a friend of mine, and I found myself going, like, defending a part of me is who I am and wanting to be accepted fully for who I am fully. And then I started to think about that after the conversation, and I was like, hmm, it's not that I want her to not accept it because but I am sort of grateful that there's this non-acceptance of this part of me or something. Anyway, I'm going to get off of this track. But so it sort of brought up this whole theme around allowing myself to fully heal also means working with these parts of me that remember the traumas of the past that were created during that childhood of a lot of movement and a lot of stress. And being the healed self now, and I've been having a bit of a, I don't know if anybody else is feeling this moon right now, but I am feeling it fully. And it's this Cancerian moon, new moon, and there are definitely these themes of shadows coming up, kind of thing. And these are kind of shadow parts of me. But I don't want to say shadow as in negative. It's just shadow as in they're hidden most of the time. They're down, they're not activated. But right now, boom, they're activated. And I have a couple different ones that are activated right now. And yesterday I ended up doing a meditation on feeling these parts of me fully healed and allowing them to heal. And so, where in your life can you allow more healing, more of your conscious self energy to take the lead, to really show these parts I'm the one in control? Not so much control, but I'm the one that's driving. And I drive this car very well, and I drive this car very safe. I say safe, I hate that word. But in a non reactive way, responding to what comes up. So, just wanted to really bring this topic in also to talk about the resistance factor. And when I'm doing sessions with people, and I know this from personal experience, I come up against protectors quite regularly, excuse me. And there, I can feel this resistance, and it's okay. But boy, that energy of resistance, it's strong. And when I was resistant, especially beginning my tapping journey, oof, I was so resistant. These parts of me were so blended with me. And tapping was first brought to me when I was 29. And this dear family friend was a tapping practitioner, and I was visiting him, and I was a smoker at the time. And he was like, "Oh, well, tapping can help you with your smoking addiction." And I was like, "Oh, okay." Who said I wanted help with my smoking addiction? There was a teeny tiny little part of me that wanted help with my smoking addiction. But the rest of it was quite fine with this coping mechanism that I had in my life at that age. And so he showed me how to do tapping, and I was kind of like, wow, this is super weird. Tapping, oh my God, this is so weird. Okay, sure. Okay, bye. And I left, and I didn't do tapping. I don't know. I think I like sort of dabbled a little bit the next 10 years, but nothing serious. It was just a remembered experience. I was like, oh, this could help. And then I was like, just so full of resistance still. And these parts of me, they were just trying to keep me safe, trying to keep me safe. Hey, Sydney, we found this way and it works, okay? And it worked in the past and it's going to continue to always work, except it wasn't working. Maybe it worked one time. And then the next time, not so much. And then the next time, not so much, because it's not an actual fix. It's just a band-aid. And finally, it was when I could not live with myself anymore. I could not live. And when I say live with myself, I mean live with all of these parts completely running the show. And I began tapping on a regular basis, and I had the guidance of my trainer. and I was doing weekly circles and I was confronting a lot and I was resistant to confronting all of these um, core beliefs that I had about myself. So, and I certainly projected quite a bit of resistance towards the people in my life that were trying to show me just because you believe it doesn't make it true, you know. Um, so I just want to kind of get us onto this topic, into this theme, into this frequency of allowing, which is also non-resistance. And just bringing some conscious awareness to where we have resistance. Where does something not feel safe? And bringing a little bit more allowing and willingness into this resistance. Okay, so let's just start by moving the body and whoop, excuse me. There we go. And this one, we are going to allow the body to move. Okay. Stand up. Allow the body to move.
Every new now creates a beautiful memory. Time and
However the
space fall
body
away like a
wants to
leaf.
move.
We may have pain, but we are beautiful energy.
Nice
We
and
got a
soft.
gift, we got love, let it go. Every new
The
now
word.
creates a beautiful memory. Time and space fall away like a leaf. We may have pain, but we are beautiful energy. We got a gift, we got love, let it go.
Let it go, let it go, let it
Let it go, let it go, let
keep
it
moving. Nice and soft.
go. Let it go, let it go,
Allow
let
the
it
movement.
go. Every new now creates a beautiful memory. Time and space fall away like a leaf. We may have pain, but we are beautiful energy. We got a gift, we got love, let it
Allow
go. Let it
softness.
go, let it go, let it
Allow
go. Every new now creates a beautiful memory. Time and space fall away like a
no
leaf.
need to push it too hard.
We may have pain, but
Just
we are
allow
beautiful energy.
to
We
take
got a
its moment.
gift, we got love, let it go. Let it go,
Hold
let it
yourself for
go,
one more
let it
moment.
go. Let it go, let it go, let it go.
And find your seat. Sitting up straight, placing your hands on your heart, or one hand on your heart, one hand on your lower belly. Kind of move your hand on your belly in a circular form, in a circular way. And breathe. And with each breath, just pay attention to the breath. And allow yourself to feel the experience inside of your body. And whatever comes up in your mind, you can just say thank you and bring your attention back to the breath. Keeping the attention on your belly as it rises and falls. On your next inhale, take a nice deep breath. Hold it at the top. Sip in a little bit more air and let it go. We'll do that 2 more times. Inhaling deep into the belly. Sipping in a little more, filling in the chest. And release. One more time. Inhaling into the belly. Sipping a little bit more into the chest. And with your fist on the thymus, exhale. Taking another breath, equalizing. Let's just tune in to this part of us that is aware of it all. We are aware that we are aware. There is this part of us that watches the thoughts, that is observing the sensations in the body. And this part of us is this awareness energy, also known as the consciousness. And this energy of awareness, it comes from the energy of creation. This energy, awareness, is something that leaves our body. When we pass on, the body cannot live without this awareness that it is living. And this energy can expand much further than our bodies. I don't know if you've ever felt this, but you walk into a room and you can feel that something had just happened. Or you sense something before it happens. That is this energy that tunes in. And so let's use it right now. And we're going to tune in to whatever it is for you, whether it be God, whether it be source energy, whether it just be universal intelligence. So take a moment and allow this connection. There is infinite intelligence that created this universe, this planet, and us. We come from that. We are that. We can tune in to that. And so let's humbly ask for guidance throughout our day, throughout this time together. To be received by maybe it's your ancestors, maybe they're angels or spirits, or maybe it's this universal consciousness. And feel that connection. Let's rub our hands together. And with all your finger pads touching, bring your thumb tips to the third eye. And your fingers are reaching up almost like an antenna. Take a deep breath. And allow this connection. Another breath in. Allow the receiving. Another deep breath in. Allow the intelligent communication. Bring your hands, rub them in front of you, and place them on your heart. And feel whatever wants to be felt in this moment. Give you a moment longer. And when you're ready, open your eyes. Mm. And yeah, this allowing of the unknown. There's also this allowing of faith. The mind wants to know. And that's what kind of keeps us separate. It sees things that it doesn't know as a threat. Mm. So, as we come into this topic again, I say it's the mind, and that's what we all call it. But there's this actual feeling of knowing that there are just these parts of me at play, speaking loudly, trying to get my attention. And these parts, in their original state, are very open and allowing. And then, as we get taught by the adults around us, we get taught their experience of resistance. And so we begin to put limitations. And without any judgment, we're just going to look at that resistance right now and these parts that want to protect us. And maybe there were times during your childhood where the adults in your life didn't know how to handle your emotions. And they wanted to tell you that these emotions are bad. And so you learned it's not safe to feel my emotions. Or maybe you observed in the adults around you some criticism about expression. And when you expressed yourself, they were uncomfortable with what you were expressing, probably touched a core belief of theirs. And so you learned that expression was not safe. And maybe when you were a child, you got hurt. Maybe it was physically, maybe it was emotionally. And all the adults around you gave you a lot of love and attention because you were hurt. And so you learned in that moment to hold on to your hurt and to resist healing. So let's just come to the side of the hand. And for our first tapping round, just going to tap into this protector part. That keeps you protected, it says, from feeling the discomfort of others. So even though I feel really resistant to feeling uncomfortable, I choose to accept how I feel. And if you're new to tapping, just follow along and repeat after me, or bring in your own words that feel aligned. But if you're new, just sort of be open. And there may be parts of you that are saying, oh, I wouldn't want to accept that, or I wouldn't want to honor that. And we're just playing with some words here. And so even though I am resistant to feeling uncomfortable things, I choose to honor this resistance. And even though I feel resistance to feeling uncomfortable things, in the past, expressing myself was met with criticism. Expressing my emotions was met with criticism. And so there's this part of me that's been trained to resist these things, to resist feeling uncomfortable things. And right now, I am deciding to welcome in that resistance. I welcome in the resistance so I can take a closer look. I welcome in this part of me that feels resistance so that I can bring awareness energy to the resistance. And so, even though this part of me is resistant to feeling uncomfortable things, I choose to deeply and completely love, honor, and accept this resistant part of me. I welcome in this resistance. I want to fully know this resistance. I know it's just trying to keep me safe. And this part of me feels very uncomfortable. When I feel emotional, when I feel like I need to express myself, when things are changing in my life, when energy is moving inside of me. And sometimes this part of me is resistant to healing and allowing. Allowing change seems like a threat. Allowing myself to feel uncomfortable emotions feels like a threat. Allowing myself to express myself fully feels dangerous. Sometimes I feel really uncomfortable energy moving in my body. And that feels scary to this part of me, to this part of me that learned that the unknown is a scary place. Let's just bring our hands to our heart. Let's just see what is present in this moment. We brought this resistance a little bit closer. We also brought some uncomfortable things closer to us. And maybe there's some feelings of like, I gotta run and hide. Or maybe there are some feelings of, I should just stop this right now and go do something that makes me happy. And if you have not turned off the video and have stuck with this. Thank you for allowing this process to unfold. You are allowing this time to feel these things. We are taking this time to bring them closer instead of pushing them away. And so I'm just going to keep tapping as it's kind of regulating me as I'm going through this. Allowing ourselves to truly feel these things. With your eyes closed, just feel what's coming up for you. Keep tapping on the side of the hand. And for me, yeah, that's that there's this part that's like, nope, this isn't safe. And even if it's not saying those words, it's telling me to do something to distract myself, let's say. And that's resistance. And that's okay. And tell this part of you, it's okay. Right now, it's okay to feel, and it's okay to pay attention to these things. And now we're going to invite this new word in. We're going to call it non-resistance. It's non-resistance. Feels more flowy. It feels less threatening than the word allowing. We're just going to play with non-resistance. So on the side of the hand, repeat after me. I'm choosing to play with non-resistance. And I love and accept myself anyways. I'm choosing to play with non-resistance. And I love and honor myself anyways. I'm choosing to play with non-resistance. I'm choosing to feel the flow of things. I'm choosing to know that I came to this earth to have a human experience in all of its uncomfortable glory. And I'm choosing to play with non-resistance because I deeply and completely love, honor, and accept this human experience and all of its uncomfortableness. Coming to the eyebrow point. It's uncomfortable to be human. The human experience can be so uncomfortable. Why in the hell would I come here to feel this uncomfortable experience? Why in the hell would I do this to my spirit? There must be a reason. Is it possible that I chose to have all these experiences? Is it possible that I chose even the really uncomfortable experiences? And what do I have to gain from these experiences? From allowing myself to feel this fully? Is there some sort of development happening? Is my understanding growing as I flow in a non-resistant way? And I allow some things to happen. I am allowing myself to feel these uncomfortable feelings. I am allowing myself to feel energy moving through my body, even when it feels uncomfortable. I am allowing myself to feel the uncomfort of expression. I am allowing myself to feel the uncomfortable feelings surrounding change. And I am non-resistant to healing. I am non-resistant to letting go of my story. I am non-resistant to letting go of who I think I am. I am non-resistant to letting go of who my parts tell me I am. Feeling this flow in my body as I give up the resistance. Taking some of the charge out of the uncomfortableness. It's okay to be uncomfortable. feeling more non-resistant. Bringing your hand to your heart, one hand on your belly, closing your eyes. And feel the energy expanding in you quite a bit. Feel this energy active in your hands, on your heart, and on your lower center, lower power center, the Dantian. And this is what happens as we pay attention to our resistance. It kind of takes the strength out of it. And it kind of stops choking you up so much. And sometimes when we're working with energy, you might start having some sensations in the body, like heat or vibration. And sometimes these are just energy waking up, expanding, strengthening the frequency, vibing a little higher. Instead of tapping on allowing, I think we'll just do a meditation. So we're going to allow some energy to move through us. We're going to allow ourselves to connect to grounding energy and cosmic energy. So if you have your feet on the ground, first I want you to rub your wrists together like this, and then twist and hold opposite forearms. And relax your arms on your lap, okay? Okay. Bringing your attention back to your feet on the ground. We're going to allow this energy of the earth to connect with us. And any resistance that might come up in the mind, any parts that might feel that this is unsafe, just assure them that we are welcoming in uncomfortable sensations And as you feel this energy entering in your feet, you might feel like they're heavy, you might feel tingling. Now allow this energy to move up into your calves and your shins, and notice the sensation. And again, work with any parts inside of you that are voicing themselves right now. Let them know that it is safe to feel the energy of the planet. And allowing this energy now to move into your knees and into your thighs. Feel the sensation. Keep your attention on it. And allowing this feeling to enter your hips, your pelvis, keep feeling it, keep focusing on it, allowing it up into your lower belly. As it starts to move upwards, does it feel warm? Does it feel cool? Identify it, allow it up into your diaphragm, your upper belly, moving up the back of your spine, moving into your chest, to your heart. Allow it as it continues to move up your spine. Feel it in your shoulders and your arms, in your fingertips. Move it up even more into your neck, chin, your mouth. And allow it to move up into your head, into your brain, surrounding you. Allow it. If there's a part that is not allowing it, bring your attention there and let it know that you allow this. Feel it fully. Coming up to the top crown of your head. And allow it to reach further, to burst out at the top, and to reach up, further up. All the way up to the energy of space, all the way up. And you may start to feel now this other type of energy flowing down. I'm feeling it right now surrounding, beginning to surround my body, coming into my auric field. For others, it may be coming into the body, connecting with this grounding energy. Feel this energy inside of you, knowing that you are a conduit for two forces of energy. This is the energy that creates. Does this energy have a color? What is that color? Allow this energy to fill every aspect of your being, the physical and the non-physical. Allow this energy to move into areas where you may need some healing, whether it's in the physical of the body or the non-physical in the mind, in these parts. Let them heal now. Allow them to heal now. Tell them you are healing now. Feel it. Feel whatever sensations are alive in you right now. Allow your attention to be the attention of healing. Wherever your attention goes, the energy flows. Feel it. Allow it. This is the power of allowing. Now, don't attach to it. time to come back into the body. It's time to release. It's time to come back into the human experience. Because we chose to have this experience. We chose to feel all of this. Taking a few breaths, allowing your body to expand and contract with the breath. Opening your eyes, allowing your senses. Thank you for joining me today, and just allow this moment as long as you need to. Sit here. Place your hands on your heart and tell yourself 3 times, all of you, I love you. I love you. I love you. Thank you for joining me today. I'm so drunk, I can't end this meeting. Here we go.